Hey everybody, how are you? So quickly, now looking in this tab here, and we've got, I knew there was new monsters, but we have this event obviously where you can get prices and stuff. Check it out. And I thought to myself, let's take a look at the monsters, and I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to fuse both of them. So I was looking, the water on Amisha is supposed to be really good as well, like, to be honest. But I was looking at her. So obviously, Yeji Sapsari, cool animation. The dog's just a big lovable looking thing. So accuracy increase by 30%, which is nice. Gold please, immunity to all allies. It increases their chances of landing a critical hit, which is quite good. I actually quite like it to be decent. Especially if you're fighting people that can increase your chances of a glancing hit and whatnot, and certain bosses. That could be really nice. Decreased defense, 50% chance, so it's the effect, harmful effect rate, it does go up. Cool, it goes to 3 turns, but it's an AoE defense break essentially. This one is attacks the enemy and creates a shield equal to 10% of your max HP on the ally with the lowest HP, pardon me, for 2 turns. In addition, Sapsari attacks the enemy, this is a bit I quite like, and absorbs the attack by 30%. With a 70% chance if you gain a turn while under inability effects. So if she gets stunned, if she's put to sleep or anything like that, he will attack for her. So I think that's quite cool. Now if we look at who we need, I already have one of all these, and I've actually got a few of them in campaign now, so I think she's going to be an easy fuse for me. I think, and I've also looked at this not a fuse duo already. And if we take a look at, okay, well let's do it this way. Right, and he becomes Gapsu, which is better than Gaspu, so Gapsu's better. Dark Champion with a fantastic leader skill, increases the HP of ally monsters with dark attribute by 50%. That's pretty badass. That's a pretty strong bloody... That's like, what do you call them? Elagio good for wind monsters, you know what I mean? So, nice. Nice base HP. His speed is really slow, but I think because if he's increasing your HP, we'll take a look at his kit. Maybe he's by design supposed to be slightly slower. So he will increase your attack bar by 10% whenever the enemy recovers the HP. This is his passive. In addition, recovers the HP of the ally with the lowest HP status by 10% when you get a turn. You gain a turn, your enemy heals. Your enemy heals, you get a attack bar. So that's quite nice. Honestly, this doesn't look like the best image to me personally. But a magical gourd bottle attacks the enemy to inflict. This is obviously the awakened kit. Attacks the enemy to inflict damage by 15% of your max HP. He's got a nice base HP, so if you tank him with HP, he could probably be really scary. He will steal a beneficial effect granted on the enemy, and if they have none on them, he leaves a branding effect. Goes to 3 turns. If you put him into violent, it's 2 turns, whatnot. It could be quite nice. You might proc a couple of turns. Never know. Attacks the enemy to inflict damage that increases according to your max HP. So by design, it's supposed to be a high HP champion that will increase other dark champions' HPs. 12,000 base HP is quite nice. 725 base defense is also quite nice. Slightly slow, but I feel like he's supposed to be slow by design. Personally. Heart Magician is an interesting champion. So let's take a look. So she's 102 speed. Obviously, let's go to tap on this for a second. So yes, it goes to 35. So we'll go to 40 eventually when we're 6-star. But she's got 70, 200, 103 speed. That's what I was interested in. So she is quicker. So yeah, I think I want to fuse both of those. The enemies required for the little girl and dog are already, the other buns are in the oven already. And I could easily get one of him. All I have to do is find, somebody will find that dark dungeon. I would have to fuse 2 of her, sadly, which I can't do. So it's kind of shit, you have to put one into the other. But it's going to be easy to fuse 2 of her because the champions required to fuse her aren't that bad. Yeah, this dude here, he can be fused easy enough. She can be fused easy enough. I've done a few of her before. So yeah, I think I'll maybe start off, well, the journey might start with 2 of her then. The journey might start, or get 2 of her. All I need is 1 more of him. And what I can do is I can fuse 2 of her at the same time. I've got plenty Garudas, plenty Imps, plenty Infernos. I've got plenty chickens. All I need is 1 more of him. Because I've only got 1. So I've fed the other ones to Sat. So when we start 2 of her. See, I've got plenty, apart from the fairy. I think apart from the fire fairy, I've got plenty of champions that we can use for her, which is easy enough. And if we take a look at him, I've got him, I'm pretty sure I've got that. And let's just go back in. We left slightly earlier than we were supposed to. You know what, Dryad, you will get fused. And Howl. So yeah, I've got all of them. I've got everything for that as well. And I've got a few of him. So, I mean, all these fusions for me personally, I may actually fuse 1 of him and keep 1 of him because I quite like the look of the Onimusas, if I'm being totally honest. Especially when, like, you get Kaki and then you can get Suiki. Increases your attack power by 10%, each up to 250%. Fucking hell. That's insane, man. So, I mean, we'll maybe do them later, but what we'll do is we'll farm, we'll get 2 of her going. And then, yeah, I mean, he's easy. I might look out all those champions. And what I'm doing now is, for the fusions, okay, click, there we go. That is done, so either they've, and I used one of my, what do you call it? Due to reaching a max level, it's smart because this is just like a quick fusion video, but we'll show you some of the progress because you know we like to go hard as fuck if we can. Yeah, so he's max, so let's just, I'll get them to 25, then I'll increase their, so yeah, we need him as well. We'll get them up to 25. We've got chickens. I can make food. I mean, it's easy enough. We'll do that. I need to get 1 more of him though. So we may have to do a small kind of summon video that we don't do very often. Or pull a couple of fire scrolls. But that's it for this one. Letting you guys know that I'm doing both fusions. I'm going to start. I'm pretty much going to be going at it pretty hard. So hopefully somebody has found the fire. Ooh, motherfucker. The Fire Grim Reaper. Because I would like to enter that dungeon. I would like to get a different Janssen as well. I'd maybe like to get a few Janssens because I've awakened 1 and I would like to keep 1 unawakened for the BGR5 team. But we won't divulge too much into it. I'm going to get working on these fusions. Guys, I will see you later on when we start doing our normal business. It'll possibly be just continuing to work on the fusions and an update and whatnot. But guys, until then, I love you all. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.